Ready, so please, your grace.
I'm sorry for you. You have come to answer. A stony adversary, an inhuman rich, incapable of pity, wide and empty from any feeling of the mercy.
I have heard your highness has taken many pains to be merciful. But since he is obdurate, in no lawful means can carry me out of his envious reach. I am armed to suffer the quietness of the spirit, the very cruelty and rage of his.
Shylock, the world thinks, and I think so too, that you show him mercy and remorse most strange. Then is a strange apparent cruelty, and whereto now exact penalty, which is a pound of this poor merchant's flesh.
You will ask me why I rather choose to have a weight of carrion flesh than to receive 3,000 ducats. I will not answer that. Now, for your answer, as there is no firm reason to be rendered, I bear against Antonio. Are you answered?
This is no answer, you unfeeling man.
I am not bound to please thee with my answers.
Do all men kill the things they do not love?
Does any man hate a thing and would not kill?
For the 3,000 cats, here is 6.
I would not draw them. I would have my bond.
How shall you hope for mercy if you give none?
What justice shall I dread doing no wrong? If you deny me justice, fear upon your law.
I have sent for a learned doctor, Bellario, to determine this case today. Came you from Padua, from Bellario?
From both my lord and Beralio Greeks you grace.
The court shall hear Bellario's letter.
Your grace shall understand that the receipt of your letter. I am very sick, but in the instant that your messenger came in loving visitation was with a young doctor of Rome. His name is Bethalsa. I acquainted him with the cause in convention between the Jew and Antonio. Let thy beast as a man the impedient to the lack of irreverse estimation.
You heard the learned Bellario, what he writes, and here, I take it. Is the doctor come? Give me your hand. Came you from old Bellario?
I did, my lord.
Antonio, you are welcome. Take your place. Are you acquainted with the difference in the court?
I am informed thoroughly of the cause. Which is the merchant here and which the money lender?
Antonio and old Sherlock both stand forth.
Is your name Shylock?
Shylock is my name.
Of a strange nature is the suit you follow, yet in such rule that the Venetian law cannot impugn you as you do proceed. You stand within his danger. Do you not? Do you confess the bond?
I do.
Then must the Jew be merciful?
On what compulsion must I? Tell me that.
The quality of mercy is not strained. It drops as the gentle rain from heaven. Upon the place beneath, it is twice blessed. It blesses him that gives and him that takes. I have spoke thus much to mitigate the justice of thy plea, which if thou follow, this strict court of Venice must need give sentence against the merchant there.
My deeds upon my head. I crave the law, the penalty of my bond.
Is he not able to discharge the money?
Hey, twice the sum. That will not sufficient. I will be bound to pay 10 times or, and I beseech you once lord your authority. Do a great right, do a little wrong, and grab the cruel devil half his will.
It must not be. There is no power in Venice can alter a decree established.
When it is paid according to the tenor, it doth appear you are a worthy judge. Proceed to judgment. By my soul I swear, there is no power in tongue of a man to alter me. I stay here on my bond.
Most heartily, I do beseech the God to give the judgment.
Why then, thus it is. You must prepare your bosom for his knife.
O noble judge, O excellent young man.
A pound of that same merchant's fleshes. The court awards it and the law give it.
Most right gentleman.
And you must cut the flesh from off his breast. The law allows it and the court awards it.
Most rightful judge.
You can proceed now.
Most learned judge, a sentence. Come prepare.
Tarry a little. There is something else. The words in this bond are expressly a pound of flesh. But in cutting it, if thou diest shed a single drop of blood, then thy goods and lands will be confiscated unto the state of Venice.
Is that the law?
Thy shalt see the act, for as thou just justice, be assured, thou shalt have all the justice more than thou desires.
Then I take this offer. Then pay the bond thrice and let Antonio go.
Here is the money.
Soft, the Jew shall have all the justice. Soft, no haste, he shall have nothing but the penalty. Shed though no drop of blood, nor cut more nor less, but just a pound of flesh.
Give me my principal and let me go.
He had refused it in the open court, does he not? He shall have barely his principal.
Shall I not have barely my principal?
Thou shalt have nothing but the forfeiture, to be so taken at thy peril, Jew. Tarry, Jew, there is something else. The words in this bond are expressly a pound of flesh, and it is enacted by the laws of Venice that you seek the life of a citizen. Down therefore and beg mercy of the Duke.
That thou shalt see the difference of our spirits. I pardon thee the life before thou ask it. For half the it is Antonius, the other half comes to the general state, which humbleness may drive unto a fine.
Aye, for the state, not for Antonio.
Nay, take my life and all. Paid and not that. You take my house when you do take the prop. You take my life when you do take the means whereby I live.
What mercy can you render him, Antonio?
But a little. I am well prepared. Give me a hand, Bassanio. Fare you well. Grieve not that I am fallen to this for you. For fortune has been kind. Than is a custom. It is better to let the wicked man outlive his wealth, to view with all eye and drink good bow. The age of poverty, of lingering penance, of such misery doth she cut me off.
Antonio, I am married to a wife which is dear to me life itself. But life itself, my wife and all the world are not with me. As doom above the life, I would lose all and sacrifice them all. Here to this devil to deliver you.
His well paid that is well satisfied, and I, delivering you, am satisfied. And therein do I count myself well paid. My mind was never yet more mercenary. I pray you, know me. When we meet again, I wish you well, and so I take my leave. Thank you.
Thank you, children. You did well. All these children are from 8th and 9th classes. Give a big round of applause.